purely a political strategy. There is nothing hidden about it because every politician would want to complete his 2 terms if he has the opportunity. But of course, if this were 2023, the same politician and presidential candidate or aspirant would not make the same promise. Like I said, as it stands today, a Southerner has taken 4 years. So it will be political suicide for you to come and say you want to do 8 years. Nobody will vote for you, not even from South or from the North. So it is purely a political strategy, nothing else. Anybody telling you it's because he wants to be like Mandela or want to be like this, no, that's not true. But again, the person may want to tell you that just for you to believe he will do 4 years. He may want to tell you that he can still achieve his basic objectives within 4 years. Just to encourage you to know that he is serious in not trying to exercise his constitutional right to recontest election. So there is nothing beyond political strategy. That's what it is.
We have what we call free speech enshrined in our Constitution. You have the capacity to say what you like and how you like it, for as long as you don't abuse or blackmail anybody to a point that might necessitate his going to court to challenge what you have said. But I have to start by saying that, democracy depends on, several doses of civility. And the underlying word is civility, which most people, even in politics, do not understand. And because they don't, they exhibit some form of a reflective instinct towards self-preservation. And this reflective instinct that gives them rise to self-preservation makes them be stoking paranoia, and it's a very dangerous thing to happen. So you see people who take oath for unsurpassed devotion to duty, when indeed what they mean is to have taken oath for unsurpassed devotion to stealing money. And that's why the country has not moved. So coming back to your question, the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, most people, the elite, the so-called educated, tend to forget that the Constitution says 4-year term. The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria gives you a 4-year term. So that Constitution presumes that in 4 years, you should be able to make an impression, an impactful impression on your society. It's only when you do very, very well and you desire for a second term that you ask for a second term, which they may or may not give you. Because there are many places in this country where people zone offices just for 4 years. You do and somebody else goes. It doesn't mean that you must finish what you started, but if you have a project that is good and somebody else comes in, he will finish it. And I give you an example. If you come into Enugu now, we have one of the best governors in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Most of the projects abandoned over the past 16, 20 years. Coming to Enugu is like you're entering London. Beautiful. You can see how the governor is, rehabilitating and finishing all the projects. So, in effect, Peter saying that he will do 4 years, I think it is sacrosanct. It's, by all standards in Nigerian politics, is a very honest person, a good Christian. He doesn't talk from both sides of his mouth. So I believe him that he will do it in 4 years. Anybody. If you discuss, I would like people to have him on television on this Arise platform. And if you listen to him, you will see and believe that he will do everything he wants to do, maybe not 100%, in 4 years. That's what the Constitution presupposes. That if they felt that you can't do most things you have pledged to do in 4 years, they would have said, giving it 5 or 6 years. So Peter hasn't said anything out of point. It's his belief that in 1 year you should be able to do proper analysis, even before you come into office. Do a proper analysis for what your vision is and how to implement that vision. The only thing that people have a vision of stealing money, and all the time they are thinking of how to steal that money, and not anything that will be impactful to the common people.
I am very much happy that the person who is talking here is a PDP chieftaincy man. So he's not in Labour Party, neither is it in ADC coalition or any other place. But you can see him talking about P2B as if he's a spokesperson to P2B. This is a matured man. This is somebody who understands politics beyond, playing politics with person's image. Now, he knows P2B's track record as much as Kenneth Okonkwo understands Obi's track record. But Kenneth Okonkwo playing politics with it is what makes him immature. How can Kenneth Okonkwo come out to say that P2B promising 4-year term is politics and not real? That when power gets to him, he will start. What kind of talk is that? I never expected that from Kenneth Okonkwo. Thank God for this man who gave a proper understanding and analyzed what 4-year term means. You know, a lot of these politicians, they attempt to politicize everything. P2B is a man of integrity, a man that has proven his integrity and has a very good track record. Unlike every other politician, you can compare, you can go and verify. It has been verified for over 3 years that this man has been campaigning, and everything in his words remain the same. He has not changed, he has not twisted mouth, and nobody has been able to come out with anything negative to crucify P2B. That is to say that he's a lesser devil compared to every other politician. Why are they still trying to hold him by all means with everything? They are trying possibly best to hold him down. Kenneth Okonkwo saying that what Obi say, his vow and pledge to do one term is political, that when power gets to him, he will attempt to, complete his 8 years term. It is not rational and not reasonable at all. I thank God for this man who is a PDP chieftaincy man that has come out to clear the air. Truly, anybody that wants to work, and it is proven. If you are from the southeast, you see P2B track record. If you're following up from what he has been saying, it is certain that what he has said, he can actually achieve. And if, like I said earlier in the previous video, if the government are following, if they are if they are doing continuity of project of what mandate that the predecessor has built on, I'm telling you, it becomes very, very easy to develop and to establish this country. But because everybody will want to come out and to have it their own way, everybody will come out with different policy that will suit them, that will help them to siphon money, that will help them to siphon funds. Even I think Kenneth Okonkwo probably in the last election did not get shishi from P2B. I guess why that is the reason why he has diverted, and he does not want to align with where he will not get shishi. Anyway, share your view, share your opinion with us. If you have heard what this man said and listening to Kenneth Okonkwo, let us know what you think on the comment sections. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. 2027 is at the corner. Everybody, all hands must surely be on deck. Enough of this confusion on the media. People coming out to, say propaganda just so that it will suit them and they will look. Share your opinion with us. Thank you very much.